Can you guys hear me okay? I got tired of waiting. And I got to remember on this phone which side the camera is on. Now maybe, let me see if I can rotate it. Hold on. Orientation is locked. Rotate it back. Nope, guess I can't. Sorry. Didn't mean to flip you guys all around. All right, I'll be right back. Give me 1 second. No, you go lay down. Okay, so who all do we have in here? Wait, nope, now it says I'm muted. Did I do that? Can you guys hear me okay? Hello, hello. Can anybody hear me? I'm trying to make it so that you're not so cockeyed. And I'm wondering if I should change where I have you guys set up at, because you're not going to see much when I'm working on the back of this. All right, let me know in chat if you can hear me. Please. Can anybody hear me? I don't see no chat. Well, I'm going to hope that you guys can hear me, but let me try moving you over here by my other camera. See if that'll give you a better view without having it bounce around too much. Because I'm going to start working on this backside first, so maybe that'll be better. Maybe. We'll see, but somebody speak to me. Tell me if you can hear me or not. Because I don't know what I'm doing here. I got to set up this other camera, so. So I wonder if there's a way to zoom this out too so you can see more, but apparently not. I don't know. Someday I'll figure out how all this stuff works. Okay, I'm going to assume that you guys can hear me. I don't see any chat in there. Sorry. This is why I wanted to start it early so that I could get everything set up before I start working. So I guess you could kind of see there. All right, well, I'm going to get busy. What I'm doing today is I went yesterday and I bought all the tongue and groove boards. If I calculated it right, I only needed 17. I bought 18 of them, and they were only $6 a piece. So that's like still more expensive than sheetrock, but you know, I'd rather do it the way I want to do it to begin with instead of doing it the way that the cheap way. But if I were to do it in sheetrock, it would have probably only cost me $25, and instead it wound up costing me $100 for the tongue and groove, but it'll match and it'll look nice. And I know I had some questions the other day on the video. Somebody wanted to know why I didn't build it all the way to the ceiling. Mainly, I didn't want to deal with the angles. And on the other side, on the kitchen side of it, it's just sheetrock up there. There's nothing to screw it to. And if you've ever seen the rafters in a mobile home, mine are 1x1s or like 1.5 by 1.5. So you don't have much to screw into anyhow. And it's usually garbage wood that has knots in it and stuff. So with my luck, I was afraid I'd like screw into one of those knots and destroy the whole truss. So this way it's actually stronger. You can see I did put the roof on it yesterday. I just did a 1/4-inch birch plywood or 1/8-inch birch plywood, but it's pretty sturdy. I mean, it's not, you know, wobbly at all. So it feels wobbly back there because I need to put another screw in back there. But other than that, it's not moving around, so I don't think it's going nowhere. In fact, let me put that screw in now before I forget. But if you guys were here yesterday, you know I can't see the comments while I'm working. But what I'll do after I'm done putting all the tongue and groove up is I'll come back and hang out with you guys and chat with you. And then if you have any questions, save them for then, and I'll answer any questions that you got. But yeah, this is it. Let me get that screw in there. And what I'm going to do first is I'm going to go around and mark where all my studs are so I know where I'm stapling the boards into. Let me see. Should all be 55. See, I don't even know what all you guys can see. I guess you can see quite a bit. Why did I grab this? Or this? I guess this is all stuff I could have done before you guys got here. Let's see, I don't see no comments, so. I need a tape measure. Got too much stuff in my way. Should kept one of those. loud for a minute. Dilly, quit it. Did not just put all this stuff in my way. Okay, I gotta go put the dog outside because Do you have a way? Oh, it disappeared. Put a light in there. I know, I thought of that last night after I put the roof on. And I could always add a light later. Hang on. I could always add a light later. For now, I'll just use the little push button one if I need one, because I have LED lights going in the kitchen, the little round ones. And I think with the big door, I should be able to see fine. But if not, I can use one of those little ones for now. And then later on, I could always tie into the outlet that's next to it and put a light in. But I didn't think of that before. I'll be right back. I got to go put this dog outside. I forgot that the nail gun hurts her ears, so she whines every time I use it. All right, let's see. She's still outside whining. Six of them, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, I hope I bought enough. Okay, let me get these 6 up and then see how many more I need. I think I'd learn. I hope all those went down right. My dog Dilly is outside inspecting from the window. But at least she's not yipping anymore. Oh, that one didn't go in all the way. Really? Okay, that works. Really? They're so good. I used them all again. So I probably only need 3 more, 4 more. One, 2, 3. No, I might need more. We'll cut 4 of them. If my mouth was right, I needed 17. But who knows if my mouth was right. One of these must be warped. Okay, I think that last one I gotta cut down. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna need to rip one down on the table saw, so I'll do that later. So, that's one wall done. That's not bad. How long did that take me? Now let's move you guys over here. Hang on, you're going for a ride. Let me get the camera to stop bouncing around. Oh, I don't know what you're gonna be able to see from there. Maybe some of it. Sorry, guys. You know this technology stuff. See if I can get you a lower view. There you go. Nope, maybe not. Not without it bouncing around a lot. I need to really invest in some better tripods. If you guys saw what you were sitting on now. Let me get this other camera set up. So it might bounce around a little bit. I'm sorry in advance. Wait, let me see if I can, maybe if I hook this back here, it'll keep you guys from bouncing. Maybe not. Nope, that was worse. Sorry, guys. Close your eyes if you get motion sick like I do. I gotta figure this thing out better. Hopefully for the next one. Okay. Let me see. So I don't need no more of those. I need these guys over here. Actually, maybe I should set you guys up. Let me put you where I had you yesterday. Because that seemed to work out good. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, honest. You might not bounce around so much now. Okay, I gotta figure out how long these boards need to be. Where'd they go? Get measured. They are gonna be 24 and a half, I guess. No, it's 25 up there. Yeah, this is the wall that went wonky on me. So let's do them all at, that's 24. What do we got down here? Less than 24. So I'm gonna do yeah, pretty much 24 and a half, and then I'll put trim on the corners. I lost my pen. And since I already know how many I need, I'm just gonna cut them all now. Actually, let me try one of them and make sure it's gonna be. Yeah, that's pretty close. Ow. There's my half mark right there. This is probably boring as watching mud dry for some of you guys. I don't know. I'd like to watch it because I just think it's fun to build stuff. But when I say 24 and a half, I hope I'm doing all these right. Let me get these ones up before I get too far ahead of myself. Gotta load the pistol. Now, hopefully these all line up right. Of course not. This side needs to come down some. It looks right. I don't know. I think I've dropped my level too many times. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna use the other level. If I can find the other level, what do I do with it? And it's hot in here. That one says this side needs to come up. This one says this side needs to come up. Okay. Where'd my clear outer thinger go? And a hammer. there. Good enough. Yeah, except for I didn't move it over enough that way. That's okay. Wait. It is so hot in here. 24 and a half. Ow! Just ripped my finger open on the staples. Okay, 2 more to cut. We're almost done. I'm losing my mind. I don't know why that didn't come out flush. Oh well. Okay, guys. I think that's all I'm going to do on this for today. How many people do we have in the chat? Anyhow, let me show you an overview. So let's start from this side. On this wall right here, I plan to use the same birch wood that I used on the ceiling last night when you guys were sleeping, that's what I was doing, is putting a ceiling on it. And once I do the door and stuff, I'll cut the ceiling flush with the outside. It's just mainly to keep flies and stuff out of there. You know, dust from falling in, whatever. But I think on this side, because I don't have much room between this cabinet and the thing, I'm just going to use that 1/4 inch birch wood and skin it with that. I was also thinking I could do like a little spice rack in here in between these 2x4s. But why I'm holding off on that is because I have, back over here, I have this little spice rack. It's all dusty and stuff, but it's pretty cool because on the inside it has, on the outside it tells you what spices go with what meat, you know, or what meals. And then on the other side, on the inside, it has all the conversion charts. And so I may just hang that out here on the side. I don't know yet. But yeah, it has a big wide door that swings open. So that's why I couldn't just mount it there. But, and then on the inside here, I'm thinking of just, I have to go and price the wood. But I'm thinking of just like 1x12 shelves and stain it the same color as my 2x6 countertops that I did. But, and the outside of it will be painted white, the same white as that cabinet up there. It's, I forget what it's called. But it'll match, the fireplace will be painted the same. So I'll do all that painting all at once. So I'm only having to get all paint covered once. The only thing I'm not liking is when you walk out of the hallway, it's like, this is what you see. So I do have a big picture that I can hang there. I just don't know if that picture will go with the decor I'm planning in here. So we'll wait and see. But it's a picture of a cowboy, you know, or someone riding a horse or something similar to that. I haven't seen the picture in 14 years. It's been in storage, but yeah, so gosh, look at all this cleanup I have. That's all sheetrock dust and sawdust, and it's on everything, I tell you. Wait, why won't it let me turn it around? It will. So yeah, I'll put molding on the corner of these, the same as I do the fireplace when that gets done. And I think that's going to be it for this video. I still need to figure out how to build the door. Because my door, I have to cut it down to get that stuff off of it. And I want to fancy it up and paint it first before I hang it. But there's no door frame for it. So I'm going to have to build a door frame. And that's going to take math and stuff that I'm not doing tonight. So those will be the next steps. I don't know if I'll do a live stream for those or even for painting, because I'm sure that's going to be boring as heck. But maybe I'll do one for the painting. But building the door frame is probably going to take me a long time because I have to figure out a bunch of stuff. This part right here was super easy for me, so it's easy to do a live stream on it. So did you guys have any questions? I'm trying to hold this in a way that it's not bouncing around. Let's see. Let's put you back up here. Anybody have questions? Because I can't see the chat when I'm working, but if you had questions, repost them now and I'll see them. And while you guys are thinking of questions, I'm gonna go out and let my dog back in because she's been outside the whole time. I'll be right back. There she is. Is it past your inspection? Come here, come look. What do you think? Is that the new, come here, is that the new Dilly kennel? No? Is that your room? Dilly, go to Mount. Kennel up. Good girl, you're such a good girl. You are. She's probably dying of thirst. So let me see. Oh, now I see the comments. Hi, Debbie. I'm painting it the same white as that cabinet that's above the microwave. It's like an off-white. I want to say it was like iron or ivory, or I don't remember what it was called. The door will also be white. What I want to try and do is use some of this stuff here that I used on the ceiling and cut strips and do like a barn door Z or something on it, but it'll all be painted white. So I think I have enough turquoise in my kitchen just with these bottom cabinets that I don't need any more. Yeah, and I like things bright and open and airy and light colored, but I like turquoise too, as you could tell by my kitchen and my bedroom, and everything else is, you know, the curtains, everything is turquoise. So that was my plan for this place, is to have a couple things that were turquoise, some really light peach stuff, and the rest of it will be white. I'm just not wanting a whole bunch of color. I cut down a hollow core door, and then you need to frame the inside. Yes. I reused ones. Wait a minute. I reused ones I cut off to make it like a barn door, then used 2-inch strips to frame and for the diagonal crosses. Yeah, and I might use some of this. I don't know. I have to go price out how much it's going to cost me for the 1x4s for the frame on the door, but you know, to build the frame out and the door stops. But I hope that they're not that expensive. Not when the tongue and groove is like $6 a board. That I can't imagine the 1x4s are that much. But we'll have to wait and see. I'll have to write out a list of all the stuff, figure out what I may need, write out a list, and then do it. I still have a bunch of Luan too that I could use to cut the strips for the door just to give it that design. But yeah, I don't know. And yeah, I know this is hollow core, and it's got like this paper board on the inside of it. And I'll be replacing that with a piece of wood on the bottom of it. But I don't know. Maybe I could just paint it and keep the same height that it is. But I don't know. We'll see. It looks like there was a bunch of water damage on the back of, you know, on the bottom of it. And plus, I don't want the door handle so low or so high when I do the cutting. So, I don't know. I'll play around with it and see what I can come up with. For $10, it was a whole lot cheaper than buying, you know, one at the store for $200 and something. Let's see. I missed a comment. There was a way a minute ago where I could scroll up and see them. Oh, there they go. Yeah. Luan, I have a bunch of sheets of Luan that I had from when I did the mobile home project way back in 2018. So, and I drug them with me when I came out here, and then I'm glad I did, because I still have a travel trailer out here that I eventually want to make over, and so I've been hanging on to these sheets of Luan, but I probably have like 10 sheets of Luan that I brought with me. So they're going to come in handy. I had originally thought that I was going to make them into 6-inch strips and use them like as a faux shiplap in here. But with the price of the wood, I mean, I don't want the whole room to be shiplap. And with the price of the shiplap, it was like better and sturdier to use the actual shiplap. So that's what I did. But yeah, that didn't take me long. What was it, like an hour of work? So that's kind of like why I like this stuff. There's two sides to these boards. One side is the wide 5-inch, you know, board. And then if you turn it over, it's like 2.5-inch slats. And I wanted it to match the fireplace. And I like the wider, but when I was putting these up, I was afraid I was going to stick one up, you know, that was put up backwards or something, but I did it with only one mistake, 2 mistakes. I had to pull boards out, so that was pretty cool. And I like it. I think my next building project after this one's done, and I'm going to finish this one before I go on to anything else. I have so many little things to tie up in between then, like doing the electric work, and I can't live stream that because when I turn off my power, I lose everything, phone signal, all of it. So I'll be working on those little things to finish, you know, tying up the electric and this area behind you guys where my porch light was leaking before and stuff like that. But I think the next big project that I'm planning on doing is I need to build an enclosure outside where the garbage man picks up my garbage cans. So I want an enclosure with gates and a roof so that I could just keep my garbage out there. And then when he comes, all I have to do is open up the gate, but then they won't be blown all over the forest out here and animals will be less likely to get into them and stuff. So I think that's going to be my next project because I want to get that done before it gets so hot outside that I can't stand to be out there. But yeah, I'm liking this one so far. And I'm looking at it. It looks like I did it. You know, it's like straight. It's like straight on with that beam above it. So it's not all like cockeyed or anything. I just was shocked at how much it closed off the kitchen. I didn't necessarily, in hindsight, I wish I would have built it more narrow so that it didn't stick out as far. But it'll be fine. Let me show you why I'm concerned. I know a lot of you guys were asking about why I didn't put my freezer right here. And the reason why is that my house is only 14 feet wide on the outside. The inside, it's even less because of the sheetrock and the, you know, all that stuff. So with this here, and then mind you, I'll have an island right here in the middle that'll have a bar off the end for the bar stools. And I'm not planning on a kitchen table or anything. It'll just be the bar stools for me. So there's not much room. Dilly, you better get back. But, you know, when you're coming through here, there's not much room once the island's in there to put a freezer and still get by. And my desk will be back in that corner maybe. So I don't know. Now that I'm looking at it, maybe I want to put my desk in this corner. Make the cats go to the kitchen window instead. But I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, this, you know, having it, if you look at it from this side, having it stick out that far, I mean, it's pretty even with the hallway wall. So I think this is 55 inches and the hallway wall is 58 inches. So it really closed up that space there. Yeah, I always envisioned that my desk would be right here because I have these 2 big windows that I could look out from both sides. You know, I could see if there's deer in my garden, which is out that window. And I could see if anyone's coming, which is out this window. But if I do my desk in this corner, because it's a corner desk, so if I do it in this corner, I could see if anyone's coming down the street because that's that same side. So I don't know. I'll figure out once I get everything done in here and I start moving furniture in here, then I'll figure out what I want where. But since the day I bought this mobile home, I had always envisioned my desk in that corner so I could just see out both windows on both sides. But really, there's going to be a monitor in the way anyhow. So, all righty, guys. So if you guys don't have any more questions, I'm going to go. And for you that aren't members, you can leave a comment in the comment section. And I'll go back and read those later and answer any questions. But it's just easier for me, too, on these live streams when I can't stand here and monitor. If it's members only that are chatting, hopefully they're not trolling. Hopefully you guys aren't paying to troll me. But because I can't watch the comments to remove inappropriate ones. But alrighty, I'm going to go ahead and end this. I will see you guys on the next one. Hope you guys have a wonderful weekend, and thanks for stopping by and hanging out with me. Wait, I got to remember how to turn it off again. There we go.